Hey guys. Hey man, what's up? You know what? I do feel like I start like most of my streams by going, "Hey guys," but that feels really generic. Do you think I should start like starting my stream by just saying something? I feel like the later taters is fine, bro. But you know, what a long time surprising how different colors are with them. Bro, I'm gonna do this whole stream without my glasses. I'm just kidding. That would give me the worst headache imaginable. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't grab my Switch. It's in my room. I'm gonna go get it. Give me like 5 seconds. I'm gonna run. Oh wow, that was loud. Where's my cable? What? Oh, there it is. Found it. There. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Everything's up. Holy shit. I forgot to plug in my capture card too. I'm not even gonna lie. Is my controller gonna work? No, because my Switch isn't on. What the fuck? Stupid son. I sent you to die. My chud fucking capture card, son. Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. You're not even close to finishing investigations 1. You told me I'm on the last case. How can I be on the last case and not be close to finishing? Like, what the fuck? I can't believe she's fucking... I just can't believe it, man. She's fucking... Okay, wait, sorry. I'm checking my tone. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I just got like a cute little dress. Dude, they love giving me nuts. I don't even know why. Do you just get like nothing but room sets? I just got a cow tail. I'm gonna make a cow me now. I got to the point where I just started adding like random fucking characters to my fucking island. I had fucking Mithra, who by the way is in love with Cowboy Katana. And then I added Azura too, because you know I have to have my wife, right? And then I added both Lunar Snow and White Fox. And I'm trying to get them to fall in love with each other, but it's really not working. 285 minutes left of the case. Okay. Add Furry Thona? That's just normal Chthona, man. Like, my Chthona looks really stupid. I think I should sit down and update her design because she looks kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, sorry, I'm opening my capture card software. So now you admit it? I admitted nothing. You can't hold me accountable, man. Okay. What I do? Oh wait, I don't even have it up, do I? No, you guys can hear it. It's way too big. Okay, Miles, let's edge this. I can rather put my overlay back on. I missed you, baby girl. Okay, fucking centering this. There we go. Okay. Made the Chthona I made in Tomodachi Life. No, I'm sorry, but your Chthonia's ugly. Well, mine's at least a little cute. She's got a little charm factor. It's not much, but do you guys want me to turn it up a little bit? I think I'll just go ahead and turn it up a little bit because it's honestly kind of quiet. Yep. Huh. Oh, there we go. Is this where we left off? I guess it is. I feel like I remember doing this already, but... Oh, hey, no worries. I know like most people in my chat lurk. Honestly, you don't even have to worry about it. 4 days making that accurate, Chthona? Wait, send it to me again. Maybe I'm thinking about something different. Okay, I got a cup of water, and I just got an ice cube in my mouth. Okay. Trying to grind in Rivals? Does this mean I can finally do rival streams and you guys will all make fun of me? Do it. What's your rank, though? Honestly. Okay. What voice did I give Sheena? I'm pretty sure I just gave her a bad bitch voice. Oh, you know what? Before I even start, guys, I just got my shipment in of Ramen candy. And I already ate, like, most of it. I got this giant, like, brick one. And it looks like a bear. And I'm really excited to eat it. Okay. Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the The jokes are coming back. They're coming back to my brain. The Babalese embassy. Oh, that Kuthona. Oh, okay. No, I thought you were talking about the me Kuthona that you made. Like when I asked you for like what your me Kuthona looked like on your island or whatever. No, I love that Kuthona. It's so cute. Hi, Nam Nam. I just can't believe that you fucking did that. That was on 3DS. Oh, okay. So I'm not on your island? What the fuck, man? I'm just kidding. Okay, the Babalese embassy. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Okay, that's sound. I don't know my Edgeworth voice. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarasu. Exactly. But it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not. It's not funny. Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu. It could be weird only because of phrases and such. Fair. I play comedy games? Oh, damn. No, that's valid. Very well. Then I shall prove the case, not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manikochi. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. Of this country? I don't know anything. Okay, even please cover the Yatagarasu for the Babalese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, Yatagarasu struck the embassy. This girl claims to be the Yatagarasu, and most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Talk about that.
Hold it.
Talk to me, girl. Who don't think that being the first to discover the body makes her the killer by default? No, but if you saw the self-purported. Dude, it was a self-report? Oh my god, she's the imposter. Hi, Oomph! Holy shit, Batman, 50 months? That's an unfathomable number, what the fuck? How many years is that? That's like 3 years. Dog, what the hell? What's up, Oomph? Oomph. Comp tonight? Rivals tonight? How much can I take for you to add me and EP to your island and have them get together? I'm kidding, I don't know if you'd be comfortable with that. I'll do it in a heartbeat. I already have Carb and Jax, and they have like a mutual crush on each other, and I'm waiting for them to fall in love. I'm very excited. I've told you about the really complicated love triangle that's going on between them and Pissmaster. Rivals on the stream? Hell yeah, brother. Wouldn't you get a little suspicious yourself? Suspicious? Should you get with DC5 Dante? Kuma would love that for me. I bet Kuma would be over the moon to hear that. DMC Dante is so hot. Yeah, I'm ready to play those games. If I can get the full scope. Okay. Even so, I'd still listen to what that person had to say before I passed judgment. Are you talking about yourself in those times when you were under suspicion? I think the pain of being falsely accused is something you really should experience. Oh my god, I just unplugged my headphones. Whoops. I personally know that feeling really well, sir. Oh, whoops. I should have bought on accident. Given my situation, I know exactly what it's like, too. I'm fine with never experiencing it ever. Are you done with the little group conference? So Agent Sheena suspects Kay of murder simply because Kay is the Yatagarasu. But if I can prove that Yatagarasu's goal is not related to murder, then I may be able to begin with reason with— Oh, okay. But the Yatagaratsu was only here to steal things, because that's what Yatagaratsus do. Why would the Yatagaratsu murder anybody? Oh, simple. They had the opportunity and the motive of not wanting to get caught in the act of the thievery. Oh, you got me. I've had DMC sitting on my shelf for a while. I should finally get around to it. Dude, I've also had it sitting in my Steam library for a while. You know what else I have to play? I had to play Yakuza at some point. For chuckles. Okay, I'm just gonna press on all these statements. I'm not even gonna lie. I just love destroying my voice. They may have confirmed it. Ahem. But are you telling me that no one can catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting the Yatagaratsu that committed the murder eluded us. Of course I chased after the Yatagaratsu that entered the Babli's embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest now. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl. Ugh. That's bad. In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight. 3 and 4 in my Steam for like 5 years at this point. If it put 5 and I really enjoyed it, okay, hell yeah. Do you need to like the story to understand 5? Or were you just like, I don't know what's going on, but it's chill? You did play Sonic Adventure? You guys keep reminding me of all these games that I need to play. The problem is that I don't want to play any of them right now. I had to play Yakuza. I have played those. I have to play these games too, bro. Everybody recommends you games, and you're like, I gotta play that, and then like, and then it just stacks, and then you're like, God, all I want to do is play fucking Marvel Rivals Comp for the 500 millionth time. That's why I tackle it only by playing the games that I have already played. And then like once I'm like in a comfortable spot, I'm like, okay, now I can pick up a new game. So at least I've got something else going that I like. Like if I don't want to stream the new thing, I can stream the comfortable familiar thing. Yeah. Okay. Hold it. The confusion caused by the fire. Are you saying the Yatagaratsu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Organization 13? It's pretty well with a lot of context between characters. It tells you what their relationship to each other and mostly makes sense. Oh, okay. I get around that to games on my list, but I just need time to do so. Yeah, man. If only you had summer break. The officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. It sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. Thank you, Gumshoe. That was really helpful. In a way, he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. True. Okay, furthermore, this girl appears with the Yatagaratsu. Play different games because all I think about is Rivals Comp and Balatro. It's so real, man. It's so real. Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagaratsu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. I see. The logic is very sound. Expect nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might just be the opening I need. She wanted to steal the documents regarding the smuggling, so she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. Right, but the documents were very well hidden, so there's no possible way she could have known that they were there. Right? Did I just miss on the document? Objection! I'm so smart. I know, bro. That's why I said, if only you had summer break. But you don't. Rest in peace. Agent Sheena, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Oh? Even if you claim that she is the killer, and the Yatagaratsu, I am certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagaratsu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. Oh, she's sweating. But a simple fact, the documents were still in the safe when we looked. It's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had the key on him. Objection! If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Need. Reason. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. Eureka! Objection! Map. Can you imagine if you were to court like a genuine, like very real court case. Like this was like your life or something was on the line, and you just went, Your Honor, I object, and then like Your Honor was like, okay, what do you object to? Then you just do nothing but pull out a fucking folded up picture of pregnant Matt Pat and just like set it on the desk, and then you just sit back down. What the fuck is this? It's my objection, Your Honor. Mods and Rivals, nothing cheating. Oh yeah. No, I do think the character mods in Rivals are cool. I don't know how to install them, but sometimes I do see like outfit mods, and I'm like, damn, I want to install that. I saw this mod for White Fox without her mask on, and I was like, God, she's so pretty. 2 weeks free before summer starts. Too bad I have other stuff I need to do with that time. Damn, bro. My pet is pregnant on her. He cannot be president currently. He has to give birth first. He's been pregnant for a long time. Okay, it's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Accidentally? Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. Ugh. But the fact still remains that Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death. Objection! Sure, but you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. And you just, like, withheld that for funsies? Kyogre over Nemorl was really funny, true. Dude, how old is that damn baby? Seen a couple ones that I was like. So Mume, when I went, oh damn, that's cool. Yeah. What? Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. Like, I just feel like you could have fucking led with that. For the dramatic Sheena, like, goddamn. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set which has designs like no other. The evidence and the testimony, it all points to the girl. There is no counter-argument. Okay. Trying the... I guess... Thanatos mod for Cloak and Dagger. Oh! Cool. Sorry, that tripped me up really bad. That's my cat's name. So I was like, what about my cat? That is your definitive evidence? She is definitively the killer, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear. And you came in here oh, sorry. And you came in here because you were chasing this suspicious person? That's right. I ran to this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... My God. Ah! What's the name of your cat? Her name is Igus. Wait for you if that coat behind Sheena wasn't burned. Would you wear it? Yes or no? Because I think it looks nice. Oh, like the little cowboy coat? In certain situations, yeah, I would. I wouldn't wear it every day, but I bet I could wear it, bro. You got a robot cat? Let's go, yeah. Who's there? I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream, and when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. Okay, logic is a little flawed there, but okay. So the object K fell by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it. But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me. Probably jumped out the window, I don't know. You continue to insist there was such a person. But if there was, where did they go? I don't know. But I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer. Not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. She has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really did it. Kay, don't worry. If you didn't do it, there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can. Counter this, filthy casual, that I punch her really hard. Don't worry, I can and I will. I can. And I will. Okay, definitive evidence. Let's see. Knife on the body extension with a blade of the knife, But you didn't find any prints on it, even though she picked it up? Oh no, isn't Kay wearing gloves? Never mind. This is part of the specialty. Pusette has a design like no other. The evidence testimony at all points to the girl. There's no counter argument. Okay, the knife one of the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. I mean, I don't doubt that that's the murder weapon. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was. But there wasn't anything on the key, right? Okay. But the fire happened before or after he was stabbed? Because I feel like that's important too. I can't believe... What? Oh, the arch thing. Okay. I'm just like genuinely confused. Straight for that Peter Parker skin? Bro. It actually is honestly pretty good. Okay. It was just a display rag though? Why is she bringing up all this stuff about the freaking knives? God, I love that emote so much, dude. The parabola, yeah? Dude. You know, I've seen that shape before somewhere else. I think it's pretty similar to how your mom was arching last night. That felt like a stretch even though it wasn't. Shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna start pressing her. And I'm just gonna like not read these very hard. Okay, so we already have the results back. They have confirmed that the shape is not focused. The efficiency of interpol's forensic team. Okay, rude. I want a few other suggestions. Please force to clear out how they say logic sound, which you will see in a bit. If you can prove me wrong, please by all means go ahead. That's been my intention all along and also for your testimony.
Hold it!
Hold it! Boo. You mean to say that you stuck here in the murder weapon in your own eyes? I was also on the search for Yadagaratsu when I had that curse. When I arrived, I already told you I gotta give you the Yadagaratsu. Suspicious person all came into this room, but when I entered, it was pitch black dark. I felt something with my foot, started turning the lights, and then you found out it was the murder weapon at your feet. How many times did I tell you we can't trust our suspect? The only thing I was up to evidence is not an acceptable way to create a... Mr. Edgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent? I think I do, but there's one piece of evidence I find to be a bit interesting. I think I need to carefully examine that piece of evidence again. Which one? Page game is too hot. Not chemically accurately supposed to be attractive, which has never been the case. Top right balloon. Oh, yeah. Did you get it? I thought you were playing balloons for a second and you were just saying that. He's clearly not hiding his powers, yeah. Well, everybody has the potential to just be a little sexy. I don't know. That's it. Yeah, let's see you check top right, bro. I want to see it. Is this... What am I checking? Oh boy, I'm lost. It's the nameplate? Damn. I mean, that's so cool though. I feel better if I handles the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained it. Okay, let's
hold it.
Let's talk about this one. Give me the knife? Oh, okay. I'll look at it. I'll look at it. Give me a second. As your subordinate. Okay, alright, Francisca. I'm working on it. Okay, let me examine it. There's a lot of skilled detailing in this handle. It would appear that the handle on this knife is removable. Oh, I guess some people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds fun, sir. Oh, the handle is removable? That does change that. This is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still in the blade. Huh, I've been a detective for 7 years already. Seen a lot of weapons in my days. The knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear. Yes, unlike guns, this is one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Yeah, just like how this one is practically drenched in it, huh, sir? Despite that, it looks like all the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. Okay. What am I... This one. I guess I'm treading on this one. Objection! Yeah. Which balloon now? Can anyone make a guess this time? So, in the center. I don't remember the layout, but any of the ones that are like in the center. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. Boop, boop. There is blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle. It signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was, in fact, not the real murder weapon. It wasn't the real murder weapon? This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Yeah, take it. Wow, fancy. There's clearly a hole for a screw, but it didn't even look like they unscrewed it before they took it out. They just pop like. As you can see, the Blaze knife now has been assembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with his butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. Ugh. Oh, damn, wig snatched. Two in the middle, one on the left and one on the right. Okay, do the left one. Yeah, it's kind of a cool looking knife, huh? Should clear up any and all suspicions surrounding Kay. Yippee! Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles. Okay, then all we have to do is search her if she doesn't have the handles, and then we know that she didn't do that. Oh, but then what if she hid it somewhere? Then search the fucking room. What do I look like, a goddamn detective? It's not for a screw, I think it's for a pin that clicks into place. Oh, you got it? Yeah, let's go. Dude, I never got the Gambit skin, so this is a win for you. It's not for a screw, I think it's for a pin that clicks into place. We'll take a screenshot and ask Fudge Bucket. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Okay, girly pop. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem. Objection! This dialogue is funnier knowing that I know. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer. Oh, what? Normal? Dude, you guys think Pregnant Map Hat was the real killer? Oh, there's quite a bit of a secretion blood on the thanks to being a prosecutor. I guess I've become accustomed to seeing blood. But this is not what is important right now. Oh, I see. Now we're looking at this. What is this mark on here? It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time and drink their sweet nectar. Okay, and so they do? However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly, not a chance! Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. Take that! You can't be serious. It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabasht. In other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. Ah, wig snatched. It's part of the knife handle. Has Bible Nation symbol. National symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it's undeniably Babli's in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Maybe you couldn't try hard enough. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Sheena? After the fire had broken out. That's right. Kay entered the Babli's embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been the Alabastan side of the building before then. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That you got a second try? To hang around a police detective from another land who houses hundreds of other men? It's true. And most people don't hang out with the furry LARPing police squad. I can absolutely kill someone with a knife handle? What? I mean, yeah. blunt force. It'd have to be a heavy-ass knife handle. Or I guess you could just beat him to death. It might take a little bit. I agree to disagree if you have a strong enough throwing arm. Yeah. Not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire, which means the K could not have transported an alabaster object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Damn, like, why is she... hurt her neck to do that? Woo! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory! Thanks, man. Everybody quiet, bro. Somebody say something. Huh. Hey, why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy we got this far and cleared K's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next. Objection! What is the meaning of this? An alabaster knife here? Do you mean... How did this find its way to the Republic of Bubble? It didn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a real great thief operates. Okay. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed me this whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really, but... Kill someone with your bare hands, you could absolutely do it with a small and blood. Yeah, true. I feel so girl boss right now, dude. Hell yeah. Edgeworthy. He's finally worthy of his title to Edge. Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Your argument is still not airtight. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire. But we didn't start the fire! Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu. That in itself is the most elegant proof. Hey Kay, could you maybe tone it down a little bit? No. Miss Gina. Yes. I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. Okay. Alright. I am the great thief Yatagarasu. And I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards. I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Gina. Let me share something with you too as a token of my appreciation. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? Holy shit, holy based. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, okay, actually they do a lot of things for her. They make her pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, to each their own, I suppose. Oh, what? I have a feeling that's not the last we're gonna hear of that. Well, I guess we better get going. Going to where? To the Kingdom of Alabast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here and thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. Okay. To Kingdom Hearts? Wait a minute, this isn't the Alabastian embassy. Well, hi guy. Well, howdy there. What can I do for you? Hi, I'm Sora. This is Donald the Goofy. Oh god, we gotta get the fuck out of here, Miles. Agreed. It's not a place in One Piece? Yeah, Alabast. It is. I was having like a conversation with Fudge about some like real world history shit, and then he went, and then the Borgnian Empire, and I stopped him. I was like, what did you just say? And he was like, Borgnia? And I was like, oh my god. The smuggling ring. The Fire Claviers concert. And he got so mad at me. I was like, I'm so sorry. Okay, count off. One. Okay, that's a lot. I'm not saying all of that. Okay, yeah, no, I got it. Shifu. And then I call that sold out members are most likely here to come most likely. Hey, you. Yeah, you, the second number one from my right. Sir! Yes, sir! Here, a birthday present for you. What? Shifu, I know that you knew all of our birthdays. What a kind heart you have! Shifu, you are more than a man that will ever be, sir! I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday. Lang Shi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you? Yes, sir! Shifu, I can't believe you remembered that much about each of us. I can't breathe. Oh my god. He's mad at you spoiled later Ace Attorney games for you. He won't even play them. He said he loves Ace Attorney and he really enjoyed the first game and he won't even play the second one. That's next level weird. That's so fucking funny. It's a wolf pack. Okay, a wolf pack knows everything about each other. Ah woo! Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to work for him. I should probably leave them to their alone time. Alright, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your posts. Dismissed! Sir! Wolfpack! Move out! Ah woo! Ah woo! Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Sheena and she's already filled me in. It sounds like you're out to get in my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastrian embassy. And what if I say no? Objection! I'm gonna fucking whip you a bit. Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he is to be excited the same rights. Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabast has the strictest immigration regulations in the world. Or didn't you know? Even among my elite men, only about half of them were admitted in the country. Besides, I need more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup if you get what I mean. How dare you make such assumptions? Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Alabast, Miss Von Karma. Ugh. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over at Alabast are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean by a bit of a mess? No one told you? We had an incident in Alabast as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, Wolfie, just let us in already. Wolfie. How can you not play the second game, dude? I don't know. Or give me a leg and you just hear the middle night. How like everyone else just joining him. I'd be like, oh my fucking god. Why do I work for this man, dog? Holy shit. They're talking about Luffy. Monkey D. Luffy died. Oh, it's that old guy I see in like every piece of fan art. I don't know his name. I don't know anything about him, but I always see him in screenshots. I always see him posted up next to that kid. What's his name? He's got like this stupid haircut, and he like wears like a red suit or something. And he always like has this like smug look on his face. Is he in this game or is he the next one? Typing on a mechanical keyboard is very distracting. Bro, the clicks. It's so fun. Is there a problem here, Agent Lang? I'm guessing it's the old guy talking. I'm not sure. Who's that guy in the fucking suit? His hair is chopped. Not really. Just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in. Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation. Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. It's all because I lack the strength to govern well. Please, it's nothing of the sort, Ambassador. You weakling! Queercus? 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 Curse your fatality and inability to effect change in your country! What are you? The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang, and it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang. There, you see? Oh, no way! Oh, yes way. Oh, is there more people talking? You were talking about again with a red suit? Gosh, I don't know his name. I'm sorry. Ambassador Alba, I asked you to please reconsider letting them into Albast. What's that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Albanese embassy. And he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings completely unbeknownst to me. So I asked for your cooperation in our investigation. It's not much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Babel someday. Alright, I get it. Even if you beg him, Master Alba, I still have to give the final okay anyway. Alright, you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in! Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Babel murder. So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babel. Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me. Yes, sir! Sounds good to me. Fewer troublemakers, the better. Is she coughing? I don't know what they're rasping about.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask for a while now, but that lady over there, is she who I think she is?
Oh, that's right.
I didn't introduce the two of you yet.
Franziska von Karma, the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it. You're the whip lady. The whip lady. You may address me as Miss von Karma. Miss von Karma, I leave the investigation of Alabasta in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Yadagarasu. Smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Francisca a bit more about them before I head into Alabasta. And I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Palino for all that he has done for me. I'm forgetting how to pronounce his name. Talking about is from investigations too? Okay, I figured. Oh, Lang's already gone. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's really cute. I'm turned around on him. I didn't know if I thought he was an asshole when you first met him, but yeah. Are you acing it, Edgestone of the Worth? Edgestone? Bro, I'm in the club straight edging it. And by it, let's just say my Miles Edgeworth. I don't know, that was bad. Okay, hi Francisca. You've made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing. Agent Hicks, whose help I had requested, was cut down before he completed his task. Right. There's no room for further failure in my perfect investigation. In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct? It was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggled items I was following. You mean the Babelese ink? Well, why are there restrictions on the export of Babelese ink to begin with? That's classified Interpol.
Hold it!
Francisca, as your subordinate, I'm part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you? Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in St. Fa. Counterfeit bills. Yes. As you may have deduced, the counterfeits are being made with Babel's special Babelese ink. It's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with Babelese ink from the real ones. Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babel. As when this document comes into play, correct? Do I know named Miles and all of them are fictional? Yeah, we need to get Miles back into the name circulation. Correct. Mr. Cochin was smuggling large amounts of Babelese ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all of the evidence I need to know that he was the head of the smuggling ring. However, there remains one tiny problem. Let me guess. You still have to find the counterfeit bills with the smuggled ink. Yes, and while we're listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of these items in the Babelese embassy. We're looking into the Alabastian embassy next. It doesn't matter where they're hidden. Mark my words. I will find them. Okay. We're gonna find them together, Francesca. Having you meet Dante right now? Don't worry. Oh, God. I'm nervous. I want to talk about something stupid. Ambassador Palino, I'm in your debt. No, it's nothing. Because it's about all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Mandy's killer to justice. I will, Ambassador, on my honor. Wow, you're so sensational. You really piqued my curiosity. I know they aren't much, but I know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly. I don't want any more coupons. No, that's quite alright. Oh well, how about this then? Why does he just have that? Miles this, Miles that. Where's my not? 4 kilometers? I I'm American. Naming my son Kilometers. So he can get extra bullied in school. And what exactly is it? It's fountain pen ink. Known as Bobley's ink, it's made exclusively in Bobble. So this is Bobley's ink. We make it from white crystal oil. No, wit crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. I wouldn't expect anything else. This is Douglas ink. One dip in your fountain pen in this, and you can write for hours in your organizer. How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen just happened to run out. I gladly accept your gracious gift. Great, wonderful. I guarantee you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation with those coupons you gave me. Talking about quartering the customer along with the market. Well, shall we get going? Oh. What's wrong, Kay?
I didn't get permission to enter Alabast. So we're going to gather whatever info we can over on the Bobley side, okay?
Alright, I'm counting on you too.
Right, and I'm counting on you and Miss Von Carmen to sniff out the clues in Alabast. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phone, you let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush over straight away no matter where you are.
How would I tell you? Do you want smoke signals? Should I, like, send a carrier pigeon? Like, talked about Totodile? Anybody's a pet? And got to know each other well enough? Okay, hell yeah. Totodile is Oof's favorite Pokemon, so. I'll let you know when the time comes. Yeah, through carrier pigeon. I think that sounds like a sound form of communication. Oh, I hope Miles Edgeworth fucking nerds the fuck out. Oh, that outfit on the floor looks very familiar. Oh my god! Edgeworth, watch out! Whoa! She whipped him! What do you think you're doing to my subordinate? Okay, girl, chill. Get your. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I'm just kidding. Why do I have to do this? I've never even voiced Larry Butts in my fucking life, so I don't know what voice to give him. Surprise, Larry is back. Yay. Turn out #1 starter, don't at me. Actually, it's Turtwig, but you know. Edgy! Oh, thank the heavens you're here. I'm in a really, really big pickle, your lordship. The raven. It appeared, poof, and then disappeared, swoosh. And though I am the Steel Samurai, my sword, I'm so confused I don't know what anything means anymore. Who is this? Fruitcake! Fruitcake! Fucking fruitcake! She just called him a fucking fruitcake! Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck, Francisco? I can't. This is a really good game. Why is this Francesca had the best dialogue in this fucking game, bro? Oh my god. Oh, I know Dan Pickle gave me the one with the lady on it. Oh, reference? If that's a reference, I don't get it. I'm sorry. You're literally Larry out of the 3? Oh, hell yeah. I am Larry of the House of Butts, married man of Old Tokyo, m'lady. Now I remember. This person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles? Yes, friendly enough. He is. Hey, what's up with that answer? Your best bud is in a bind. You act like it's no big deal. What sort of bind are we talking about here? The suspect kind. I accidentally became a suspect in a murder. I see. That is quite the bind. Not that we're in the least bit surprised. Yes, I pretty much expected this too. From the instant I saw this unlucky face. Man, where's Phoenix when you know? His name is Larry Butts. I've known him since grade school, and for as long as I've known him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble with a capital T. Capital T. Hey, oh, what kind of introduction is that? You're so mean, Edgy! If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by 1. Holy shit, Larry. That's fucking mean. That was uncalled for. Besides, you're... Wait, hold on. Larry. It was you? You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph? Oh, you didn't notice earlier? I even winked at you through my headpiece. Edgeworth's like, I'm gonna go jump out the window now. What's going on? And why are you beet red? Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now? Oh, hi, Lang. Worst timing imaginable. Anyway, he was a photographer for the final case of justice for all instead of Lotta. I only remember him making those drawings. Oh, sorry, am I interrupting your comical yet melodramatic play? Oh, his theme is so cool, bro. So this is the incident you mentioned earlier. Mr. Prosecutor, this man, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask? Of the murder of a man who had snuck into this embassy. Mask to Mask 2. Oh, that's why his outfit looks familiar. Okay. Mask to Mask 2. Only Larry could get himself into yet another mess as fine as this. But no matter what the facts seem to say, Larry is not the type to commit murder. Still, it's rather daunting stroke of misfortune I've struck. I have to prove that Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing. Oh boy. Shifu! We've identified the victim! Good work. I'll take that report now. Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well? Larry accused again? Yeah, man. What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way. There's only enough flesh here to feed one wolf. And that one is me. It'd be a lot better if he howled after this. So no, you may not take a peek. But, Agent Lang. Okay, rest in peace, Kathona's throat, starting right now. Agent Lang, will you allow an investigator such as myself to take a look? Yes, of course. You'll let the detective see the file. You're Detective Bad. You're the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave his voice was deeper than this. Fancy meeting you here, Detective. You weren't expecting me? Ever since that day 7 years ago, I've chased after the Yatagarasu. Non-stop. Still the wrong got away with being mask to mask? Yeah, man. I even pressured Interpol into keeping me in the loop, in case a card was ever found. What incredible dedication to the case. Detective Bad knows the Yatagarasu's M.O. very well, and his passion for the chase hasn't died down even in these 7 young years. It's something I can respect. But Detective Bad, I must ask, are you going to make an ally out of this prosecutor? My only goal is to arrest the Yatagarasu. If he can get to the bottom of this case, then I'm willing to share the info with him. I am in your debt, Detective Bad. Okay, I have to get my phone charger actually. Give me like 5 seconds, you guys. 5 seconds. How is it possible he's been eating the same fucking lollipop? Surely it would be nothing but a stick at this point. Do you think he's been eating the stick too? Best Pokemon starter, Snivy, second best is Oshawott. I can respect that. Honestly, I can. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk, Mr. Bad. About the murder of Damask 2. Would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details? When the Yatagarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard. This feels like it's not quite right, but you know. And put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene. Taking advantage of the chaos. Damask too. He broke into this embassy. Probably to steal some treasure or another. And I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room. Everlasting gobstopper glued to a stick. This glue is really good, Edgeworth.
Why exactly was that man placed under arrest, Detective?
That samurai. He was born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you.
As you can plainly see, he's completely harmless.
Well, it was just a random guess. Sounds like he's actually under arrest. Tonight, here at the Alabastine Embassy, Ambassador Alba was to give a commemorative speech, and that's when the Yatagarasu showed. Keep in mind, the Yatagarasu isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats for the guests who had all been called to sit in them were empty.
His name is Charlie Bucket?
A no-show.
Who was at the field to take their seat?
The Steel Samurai. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time.
And where was he?
Host Griffith's the Fortnite shop tonight? Dude, I love Fortnite. He's on the roof with one of his legs down a chimney.
Randy, my pet, no, get down from there. I'm thinking about the baby.
That chimney leads directly into this room. Larry Butts, you really got down yourself this time. What were you thinking?
In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation.
I am, after all, Miles Edgeworth investigation. So can't forget the S. Okay, let's see. Oh, my game's lagging for some reason. I want to look at the body.
So this is the victim, Damask 2. What is with his gaudy outfit?
You don't know about Master Damask. A few months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the populace.
So this thief is separate from the Yatagarasu.
I thought they were for a while, because their MO and targets were different. Damask likes high-value trinkets and jewels. Being gaudy is his signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about Damask.
That's alright. All I probably hear are tales of his failure anyway.
You haven't changed a bit, I see.
In any case, let's get started here, shall we?
Stream lagged on Switch for some reason. Oh, okay.
Stream was nice to be here. Okay, hell yeah, bro. Have a good day. Okay, I want to see what's in his hand for sure. What is he holding? It looks like a piece of paper from a notepad.
Huh. It would appear the directions on how to reach his room are written by hand. There's something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the Primadou statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like that?
If I had to guess from the text, I would say this is actually a request for someone about what to steal.
Have a good stream. Thanks!
I appreciate it.
Just who was the person that requested the theft of the Primadou statue? Am I saying that right?
I hope I am.
I thought that Damask had quit the... I thought that
Damask had quit the business. This guy, he's just a copycat using the name, a phony successor. He's just another petty thief. His real identity is not a work guy by the name of Kai Shino.
Kai Shino?
He is 29 and wanted on larceny charges. From his clothes and what he was carrying, we determined this guy is the real Damask too. The cause of death appears to be the loss of blood from the back of his head. It seems that he was struck by something very hard. Burger! Hashtag burger. In other words, he was bludgeoned to death. But this sword has nothing to do with it, I'm guessing?
So this is the murder weapon in this case. There's blood on the blade. It's a rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
What did you expect? It's Steel Samurai. Samurai's daddy's. What? It's Steel Samurai Daddy's second weapon. I only call it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns into a real fight.
You should know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
It's only because I saw the stage show earlier. The owner of the sword is the Steel Samurai. Or in other words, Larry. I should probably ask him about it, as detrimental as it is to proving him innocent.
Maybe it sounds more like dough than do. I'm not sure. Primadou? Okay. I suppose this was the wrapping cloth Damask too used to carry his stolen goods. There's nothing wrapped in it now. I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever it was he was out to steal.
Okay.
There was not a single shred of fashion sense in Damask's costume. At least I can appreciate the great effort he must have put into making it.
You two don't know. You can buy this costume almost anywhere now.
It's being sold? Since when?
Since around New Year's. The streets are practically flooded with them. Turns out Damask was a lot more popular than I thought he'd be.
I can't believe that foolish fool would dress in foolish clothing to act foolishly.
I got your point about 3 foolishes back, Francisco.
Let's see. Have we looked at everything? Because I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny, so, you know.
I think is that everything?
Looks like it. Okay. Oh, see? They have the same set of ornamental knives. Strangely enough, not one of them is missing, though. Let's see, let's start over here. Oh, that is interesting. What the fuck are those things?
2 gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here.
I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have an equally as lovely a name. Miles Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers.
It's a rather unusual name. It was named by priests in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day.
Okay. Oh. I went to delete that bot. There was a chat and then it just deleted itself. Great success. It's a fireplace. By the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently.
Yes, I can't say that I see anything unusual about it.
Okay. I see something very unusual.
It's a fireplace.
This must be Ambassador Alba's desk. His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Sapling growth log. It finally sprouted today. It's funny, it doesn't look like important work to me. Damn, okay. I think the hat is like a object that I can't step on. Keyboard by accident, computer going off. Maybe I should stop trying Bluetooth on your walls. Yeah, come on, please, bro. Please, okay. The person shaking hands with the steel samurai in this picture is Ambassador Alba. It was taken just before the murder. The steel samurai must be very popular. They even use the National Treasure as backdrop. I just don't understand. What exactly is so great about Top Knot there? Clearly there's a depth to this show that a young person like you can't fathom. Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of this show of costumed actors? Get on his ass, bro! Counterpart to the Bobbly's butterfly is the Alabastrian flower. A butterfly and a flower, they're both lovely things. Can we interpret this to mean that Alabast provides honey to Babel? Francisca, can you come up with a more meaningful or profound comment? Very well, then let's hear what sort of profound comment you can come up with. Flowers cannot survive without the butterflies that spread their pollen, and butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either one were to disappear from the equation, neither would survive. How was that, Miss Fallen Karma? Your explanation took so long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue the investigation. Francisca, look at you just admit I had something there. That's it, Control-Alt-Delete? No! Please! My beloved stream! You did some investigating over the Bobbly's embassy too, right? I did. Is there a problem? Langsty says, a wolf who aims to hunt for 2 rabbits at once. I believe the idiom we require here is, he who runs after 2 hares will catch neither. A real wolf can catch both! I see. So what are you trying to say, seeing as how I am currently handling 2 cases? Suit yourself. But don't say I didn't warn you. A real wolf can catch 2. But you ain't deep watch this all conversation? No, literally, bro. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessity in our Shifu's investigation. That a fact. No matter how good he is bound to overlook something. If you try to insult our Shifu, they prepare to be punished. Oh, and how exactly would you punish us? Every investigator under Shifu's command will work to disrupt your investigation. I'm indicative much. Yeah, he's kind of an asshole, I guess. Leg is funny because he's cringy. Leg is funny because he wholeheartedly believes what he's saying. If I worked under him and he went,
We're wolves. That means we always catch our prey. I'd be like, yes, sir. You're right, sir. Woo. Talk to Von Karma. I will. I'm telling everything. There. This was the exact same statue sitting in that Bobley's office we examined. It's the Prima Dose statue. It was the national treasure of the Principality of Codopia. There's only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. But both Alabast and Bobble claim to have the real thing. What an incredibly childish fight to have. Oh, I won't rest until I'm inspected every suspicious Wookiee and Quanny. Counterpart to the Bobbly's butterfly is the Alabastian Feather Butterfly. Didn't we? Okay, yeah, did we not already read this dialogue? But I had to inspect it, so yeah. It's a primitive statue. There was one of these in the Bobbly side as well. I heard it's very valuable and made of pure gold. It was a national treasure of Codopia. There's only one of these statues. Oh wait, didn't I already read this too? Why are they making me do this twice? There's almost the exact same wall mount for the knives in the Bobbly side, but I can't see any of the details from this distance. Why am I here then? Hi, Francisco. Oh, I can't talk to her yet. It won't let me talk to her. Drat. There are some weapons on display on this wall. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. It must be the counterpart to the Bobbly's knives, which means that the blades inside these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin. Mr. Cochin. Press X. Okay. I will. That's how you talk to her? Okay, I will. Knives adorned with flowers are on display here. I suspect that these are the counterparts to the Bobbly's knives. The blades of these knives should match the blade of the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. Did we not already just read that dialogue? What? One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces of the blade and the handle fit each other. It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly. And this means that an Alabastian knife did find its way into Babel. But how? Only somebody with direct access between both of them who maybe... Let's not jump to conclusions. Wait, this fucking tree looks like that guy. What the fuck? Dude! Oh, he's packing! I wish I had my 3D model on, damn call. I would point back at you. What is this plan supposed to be? Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be the likeness of Ambassador Alba? Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your salary assessment next month. You're deluding yourself if you think I have any control over that. Everyone says he's packing. Dude, I mean, but look at this. He is. Why is their weapon on display in a place like this? I wonder why there are no whips on display. Girl, you got a problem. It's the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, the samurai spear. Isn't it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny just like my heart. It's a big dialogue, bro. It's called overcompensation. You're right, bro. Oh, sir, your tree's looking lovely. Yes, isn't it? Does it actually look like that? Excuse me? It comes at you like whoosh. When you hold it, you just want to live life like BAM! You do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although it's just as Larry says, the spear is quite a symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, you're just supposed to use them by thrusting your point straight into your opponent. I'm not entirely convinced the spear is up to the task. What's wrong, Edgy? You're just staring off into the distance. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell you this story to make you one, okay? This one's mine. So I say anything about wanting one. Maybe I could shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence that will point something out about this sphere. You don't think so? Oh, whoops, that was new dialogue and I just skipped over it. My bad. I feel like cute bananas at the store. Alright, whatever, fuck you, man. Yes. Let's talk. I've only just arrived in this room myself, which is why we need to investigate some more. Yes, I agree. Our priority should be understanding what the current situation is. Of course. I was planning to do that from the very beginning. In that case, hurry up and start the investigation already. I will. So let's get started. In order to find out the truth behind what happened here, I should start by gathering as much information as I can. Sure, yeah.
What exactly is that hideous fashion faux pas of a costume he's wearing supposed to be? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, but there's something different about it than what I remember. That costume is from the very first Steel Samurai. It's a live-action superhero show on television, beloved by children and adults alike. I have to include the adults part, because honestly it's very important that you know adults actually watch this show too. Like you, Miles Edgeworth. No. I don't watch the show, I don't know what you're talking about. Why'd you get so mad? I wasn't getting mad, I was being silly, man. The Steel Samurai's weapon is a samurai spear. Spear? Why did I say sphere? And it's with this samurai's spear that he performs his special attacks, which enthrall all who watch them in action. Seem to know quite a bit. Not at all. In any case, Francisca, I believe a samurai you're familiar with is the second one. The Nickel Samurai, which was part of the case last year. Do you recall that case? Yes, I remember. Although I'd much rather it stay buried in the depths of my mind. Not that I blame her. She was shot during the course of that trial. First, she may still be suffering the great trauma of the shooting. My poor girl. Anyway, that aside, it looks like the Steel Samurai is the suspect this time. Because although that's because of who was inside the costume rather than the character. That's right. He's the Steel Samurai. Miles Edgeworth, have you been in shock over something this whole time? No, I'm not in shock over anything. I wanted to forget that I had received a Steel Samurai autograph from Larry. But the autograph, the drawing of the samurai spear and the caricature of his face. Why did he waste so much time on the most useless parts of the autograph? Hey, Yeti, did you say something? No, I didn't say anything. Touch a subject, especially in the shoulder area? Damn, bro, leave her alone! It's a statue of the founder of Codapia. Primidu. Okay. That's their name. Because it's the national treasure, I've heard that only a few are allowed to access it. That's exactly right. Even though we're not allowed to touch it. Not without the ambassador's permission, anyway. If we lay even a single finger on it, bam. It's instant jail time. Understood. So it's that precious of a national treasure that a single touch can lead to arrest. And yet I sense that there's something off about the statue. What is the source of this unease I feel? Okay. Oh, hi, Kuma, what's up? Hey, is it me or is Larry aggressively taller? I bet he's like in heels or something, but he's very tall. Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about. Hey, how about that? I've got a few things I've got to ask you too. What is it? It's like both you and him. How's it the two of you are always managing to have some cute or hot girl by your side? Cancel culture comes for Larry Butts. And Francie, what about that promise you made to me? Promise? What promise? The one where you said you would model for my next book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip. It's really well timed, thank you, Nam Nam. Are you just taller than Phoenix and Miles? Oh, is he really? I could have swore he was shorter. Working, jerking, working the usual, huh? Are you working? You're working. I'm just gonna assume you're working. Yo! I made no such promise. Ever since grade school, we've had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the butts. One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers. What's the last thing you said, Kuma? I'm eating pizza right now, dude. Hell yeah. As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Laura Stone? Laura Stoneham? Laura Stoneham? That's Stoneham! Laurie Stoneham! Get that straight in your head, Edgy. Ow, 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 ow! Now I remember. You're that rude, pale imitation of a real artist. No, you've got it all wrong. I gave up on that whole Laurice business. Besides, when Banjolina left me in my heart in pieces, that's when Minnie walked into my life. She's been so good to me that I wanted to help her in some way. And I figured I could throw out this Steel Samurai outfit. The ornate blathering makes less and less sense each time we meet. I believe he's saying that he picked up his part-time job as a Steel Samurai so that he may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who plays the Pink Princess. You got it. I knew you'd know what I meant, Edgy. Not really. It's not so much as I understood, but a simple deduction based on your usual modest operandi? Larry. Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything you did tonight. Confess? Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too. Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. Damn. However, we are talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe nothing happened. Past experiences taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event. Edgy? How can you be so mean-spirited with your words like that? Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time. So I suggest you cooperate and tell me what you know. Okay, I get it. Stop Frazee from whipping me from behind. From behind? She get hit from the back? So I guess you know what I did, right, Edgy? I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to is probably beyond my imagination. So will you tell me what exactly you did, Larry? Nope, not yet, Edgy. It'll take more than that to loosen my lips. A lot more! Confess. Now. Oh, okay, well, I was up on the roof. And why exactly were you up there? Oh, you know, that wintry costume of the legendary hero. Legendary? Hero. Santa Claus! She's my imagination then? Bro. I gotta get gas? Dude, I just got gas. Yeah, that's it, man. Santa Claus. I want to do that thing he does, so I climbed into one of those chimneys. But when I got there, there was smoke pouring out of the chimney. Huh. So the fireplace is suspicious. Can I have some gas? Yeah, I got you. Christmas! Yay! Christmas in May. And? Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up. Objection! Larry, you do realize Santa Claus does not exist, right? Of course I know! I didn't graduate from junior high, you know! What a flex. Then you should also understand this. Santa was real. He would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history. Aw, cried. It's your attempt to imitate Santa that has landed you as a prime suspect in this murder. Come on, man. What's so wrong with pretending to be Santa? Objection! A lot of things. Let's start with the fact that it will be the Ides of March in a matter of hours. Santa only visits home on December 24th. That's in December, you nitwit. No! Hey, wait a sec. We're not in court. Not some really big news. It's actually kind of something small, nothing too drastic. About gas? Or something else. Larry, I want the samurai sword that was used as a murder weapon. Oh, that. Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this room, you know. Yes, apparently you did. And, well, I totally forgot about it and left it behind when I left afterwards. You want to talk about shock? I was the most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone. Shocked! Foolish fool looking especially foolish for foolishly stating such a foolish excuse. You... Excuse me, forgot to take something that big with you? Who would believe such a tale? Hold it! Because there's a sign of consent with Santa since you want him to show up and set out gifts for you? Yeah. I'm ready to talk to my friend's recruiter? For a job? Sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I believe him. Because if anyone could forget something like that, it would be Larry. Hedgie, you believe me? I just knew that our friendship is something special. Anyway, even if Larry had simply forgotten the sword and left it behind, that in no way it clears his name. Which means that I will have to prove his innocence from a different angle. Fucking hell, Larry. Fucking hell, Larry! Yes, to shave my head? A job to save your head? You're getting paid for that? That's fucking nuts. Okay, I'll look over here. There are decorative plants here as well. This room is overflowing with nature. Humans used to live in the grandeur of nature once long ago. Maybe of legal variety. I believe I'm not mistaken in thinking these people truly love nature. It's coming from a man who loves shows featuring costume actors. She just had to go there again, didn't she? That's what a fucked up Francesca. Okay, do I have any of enough evidence to start making deductions? I wish I would get responses to the applications I put in. Oh, National Guard? Really? Damn, it's so laggy in here. Drive tanks? Okay, that's valid. That is your passion. Kirby. Oh, wait, you're talking to me. You were talking to Kuma. I was like, man, that's so mean to him. Oh, yeah, you're right. I've only got the one. But If it's been lit. Tanks really used much anymore? That's fair. You might have to deduce on the knives. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted at all. Go to both the knives? Okay. Oh, hi, oh. Oh, deduce. Oh, that was not right. Huh. What am I deducing then? My brain is melting. It might be the spear. What am I deducing on the spear though? Oh, that the sword is not the murder weapon? Okay, that wasn't right. So Larry said he forgot it. He said he forgot the sword, not the spear. And the sword was the murder weapon. I think the autograph? Oh. Or the picture? Why the autograph, you think? It's because I'm curious. Takes once a weekend per month, once a month per year. Oh, that's it? That's all you do? That's awesome. Oh yeah. I'm curious. Didn't use it in the stage show, but he drew it for the autograph. On a sphere? Oh, Larry, about the sphere. Okay, wow, I guess you were right. Oh, are you feeling it? Bam! I thought there was something strange about the sphere. So why do I keep saying sphere? Tell me, Larry, is it just me or is the spear a bit bent? Whoa, what? No way, it's exactly as it should be, yo! Yo! He's talking like beat, bro. I have here the autograph you wrote for me earlier. And take a good look at this, which you... look at this which you drew with your own hands. You can see the spear is clearly of a different shape. Oh! What do you have to say? What do you have to say to that? They ain't called the Wicked Warriors for nothing. His dialogue, he forgot it, so why would it be here? He was talking about the sword. Did he not say the sword specifically? I'm sorry. When I held the spear in my hand, all of a sudden I felt super powerful. And then during practice, I was spinning it around and around. And bam! Hit the wall! You unbelievable. This is an embassy. But I've always been like that, ever since I was a kid. One time on an overnight field trip, I brought a fake sword and played with it at late night. I'm just a useless hot-blooded man. Yeah, I'm just a balding fucking child. Yeah, I guess so, man. That's an insane reach, but you know. Larry, clarify that for me, will you? Okay, so it was some field trip and I began a shadow fight with myself. Not that. I mean, we said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall. Oh, that! It's no biggie. It's not like I left a hole or anything. That's not what I'm asking, Larry. Samurai spear is made of metal. Somehow doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around will cause it to bend. Man, Etchy, you're so naive. What? Where did that come from? Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear, but it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it, because it's hollow on the inside. You could hit it against practically anything and it would bend. Is that so? Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is cute. You are a little fruitcake. It's been cool. Anyone can see that because spears aren't bent like that. I know, that's kind of stupid, but I guess it makes sense. I gotta start you with something easy, you know? I see. Your friendship truly is something special. Miles Edgeworth, she's calling him a fruitcake. Francisca says, my gaydar is going off. Go, you got nothing on this. You're gay too, come on. Ugh, it's not
friendship, it's utter humiliation. Calling him gay. At first she walked like she meets Larry, she calls him a fruitcake, and now she's calling Edgeworth gay. Incredible, bro. Holy shit. Okay, that was it? That didn't give me like a deduction though, did it? Nope. Okay, I'm back to what I feel is the proverbial square one. I'm not sure I've definitely looked at everything. There was things to deduce on the body, right? But although I don't think the sword is the actual murder weapon, if it was probably also made of foam or whatever. Gosh, it's so laggy. Oh, I didn't look at the clock. It was a grandfather clock, just like this one earlier in the Babalu's embassy. You know, symmetry is a fine thing, but their interior design only suffers for it. Really? I think this clock actually fits the decor of the room quite well. I suppose the wood to suit the all-natural atmosphere of the room. Its design and the material it's made of strikes a good balance with the plants. Hey, you two! Not the time to be talking about interior decorating, you know. Hurry up and save me! Whoop his ass. Be quiet. This is all a part of my elite investigation. All you need to do is be quiet and watch. Actually, I do believe Larry has a point for once. Okay, yeah, let me talk to him again. Talk to me, boy. I guess I'll just start presenting things to him in the hopes that he helps me clear things up. Hey, that's an official Steel Samurai weapon. Huh? What? You want me to do it? Oh, you have no idea how many fans asked out of me. What are you prattling on about now? Steel Samurai Sushi Slash! How was that? I bet it sent shivers up your spine. I let myself get caught up in being a spectator. How could I have failed myself? Holy shit. Okay, boss, talk to me. Talk about this photo, huh? Oh, wait, it's a Steel Samurai. I want you to answer this for me, Larry. Depending on the answer, I may let you live. The Steel Samurai that was up there on that stage. Was that really you? Yep, sure was. Larry. You. Steel Samurai, Stitch Slash! I swear by the performance of this man. This completely useless, worthless bum. Holy shit. I fear I might never recover from this. Damn, that's so rude, bro. Hey, that's an official Steel Samurai weapon. Oh, what? Oh, I see. This is the same piece of dialogue, huh? Sushi Slash. Is he gonna tell me anything else that's useful? You wanna see this? How come nobody wants to look? The whoopity whoopity whip trip. Think about this. Oh, okay. I don't think Larry has much to tell me about. Should I? Oh god, it's so laggy! I can't talk to Bad about anything, right? Oh no, I can't. Okay, whoops. I hit A on accident. Maybe we can talk about this? Yeah, I heard. Koshin's dead. What a waste. He's staring at his mirror with his eyes unfocused and his jaw clenched tight. Okay, rest in peace. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about her every time I hit the hookah. Okay, Detective Bad, this is absolutely something you absolutely need to see. What is that doing here? I've been looking for that for 7 long years. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine this turn of events. Without a doubt, this means that she is involved. That you, woman. Yeah, I hope she's involved. Rubs my hands together maniacally. Does he want to talk to me about the murder weapon? No. I really want to talk about things that are involved in the autograph suitcase. I don't think do I have anything else? So you talked about this? Took your baggage piece of letters for me? I see. Truth that lies beyond this piece of evidence is not going to be fun.
Are you ready to take it on? Of course I am. Lit. I don't know how close to the truth you are, but there are a few things. Only a few things I can say, so listen up and listen well. To never lose your detective spirit. That would be a good piece of advice if I was a detective.
Alright, thanks, bro. No, if that was literally the gift that I was fucking thinking of. I had that playing in my head, bro. Okay, I don't think that's... Sheesh. Maybe that me woman, bad, but I'm not... Let me double check. Text it. Nope, not a woman. Dude, that game is so great, bro. I can deduce things on the body too, right? Oh no, I can't. So I can only deduce things over the knife area, and I think, have I only done? Are you done exactly what I needed? What am I missing? I for sure am missing something. What do you think, Francisca? If you think at all. Okay. Chat with Francisca, I guess? She has no thoughts. Oh, should I ask him about the note, maybe? Should I ask Larry about the note? Can I already read this? Why did it tell me I need to read it again? Okay, whatever. Larry? Know anything about this? Nope, not a clue. Oh boy, my head hurts. All this thinking makes me like, I'm so like incapable. That's like when I play in Ace Attorney games and I actually have to think, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I'm not strong enough. I think to start presenting to Francisca. Okay, Francisca, we're gonna figure this shit out. Francisca, I'm gonna show you everything. You wanna see this? What about your prosecutor's badge? I have one too, you know. Yes, so you do. But seeing as I'm not currently a proper prosecutor, I thought I'd give presenting it a try. Is that any way for you to act towards your superior? Ouch. So threatening me with a whip is the proper way of lecturing someone. Flowers might have something? Perhaps. Passion flowers. They are a most beautiful flower. Indeed, they are a magnificent species. But always be mindful of the fact that beautiful flowers have painful thorns. I suppose that advice coming from one with a whip is best heeded. Okay. Anything about this? Nope. Should I show her the ink? Recently, incredibly well-forged counterfeit bills have been found coming out of St. Paul. Miss Von Karma, can you do thinking for me? No, Miles Edgeworth, you foolish fool, you foolishly foolish fool, who foolishly stumbles around the crime scene, foolishly trying to figure things out. Yes, well, no one ever said I was smart, so... Miles Edgeworth, I expect you to be a lot smarter than this. I'm not Miles Edgeworth. I'm the one on the small. Oh, that explains it. What do you mean that explains it? Power trip of calling me her subordinate is a dad to us. But like, oh, Edgeworth, why are you just showing me everything in your fucking pockets? And I'm like, what about this? What about this? What about this? Mouse. Fucking stop, bro. Is she whipping me, bro? Okay, that's it. That's it, I'm looking at a guide. My brain can't handle this anymore. Miles Edge. Worth Investigations walkthrough. The first thing that pops up is actually his birthday. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, turnabout, ablaze. Oh no, I'm further into this than I thought. Oh, here we are. Okay, salmon. Samurai spear. Salmon statue. Salmon the window. Wait, I'm missing something. There's something I didn't look at. Okay, have the knife for examine the 3 knives. Had the spear introduced to samurai shield artifact. Samurai spear examine the victim and enter close up. Scene. Examine the head. Did I look at haven't I looked at everything in the victim, haven't I? Yes. Examine the head. Examine the orange paper in his hands. Examine the sword. It belongs to 2 samurai. Deduce the statue. Okay. I did not realize that there was a deduction on here. What am I putting on it? I want the Switch. I said get the Switch like smaller and cheaper. Just want Switch OLED. I mean, what is the point of getting like an OLED if you could just get the Switch 2 instead? Photo taken in the room. Ay, okay. Eureka! I was smart enough to figure this out on my own. Look at this photo and tell me what you find out about the scene, Miss Von Karma. The apparent joy on the ambassador's face as he shakes that top-knot's hand. Switch 2 super expensive, true. Yeah, but like, isn't the OLED like the same price? It's maybe like secondhand. Probably not, but... That's not it. I was trying to point out the statue in this photo is facing a different way. Oh, I guess that's true. You're right. The statue is a national treasure. As such, only an ambassador or secretary at level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing one way in this photo, and now is facing a different direction in this preserved crime scene, is proof that someone touched the statue around the time of the crime. Smoked is $400? Damn, crazy. I don't let the autocorrect to smoke. I thought you were talking about like some like smoked fish or something. I was like, that's an expensive price for a fish. 200 when everyone else was selling it for $275 used and $400 brand new. Dude, hell yeah. Bargain hunting. I guess that about wraps up my investigation. That's... Yo, Pink Princess! How you feeling? Still ill? She got nothing to say to me. And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork. The woodwork! And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabaster Embassy a visit. I believe I might need to speak with her as well. Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you. Miss Pink Princess, if you would please answer. Oh. It could never get worse. Is what I tell myself, and then it gets worse. Place your pet new or return a character. If you would ask me, if I had read that before, I proceeded through this dialogue, I would have said return a character. Because there's no way it's going to be a new character. Me. What? Did I give her? Why are her boobs so inflated? Oh, I don't like that. That's vile. This must be what they call fates. How could this happen 2 days in a row? I don't remember what voice I gave her, I'm not gonna lie. What the? Aren't you Miss Oldbag? Why are you so surprised? Huh, so you're the one that got to play the Steel Samurai. It's too bad I didn't realize this until now. You were acquainted with Larry. Why, yes, we worked at the same company for a little while, you know? That's why it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous. Why do they look like that? So I tell her right now, you want to switch? She's like, I'm only spending money, so I was gonna buy her a new Switch. Not for real. I wish TP was here to say smash, true. I was in the next room, you know, trying to get in some beauty sleep. But it was so noisy here that I couldn't fall asleep. So I came over to complain.
So imagine my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo waiting here. I mean, who could imagine you would ever come to a show like this? I guess I misjudged you, edgy poo. You misjudged him. She looked like my grandma. I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know. So much judgment on your part. That's precisely what I was trying to do. Looks like the winds have shifted and he's now willing to be chased after. I'm simply overwhelmed. Don't worry, edgy poo. I'll chase you forever to the end of the earth. Isn't that just peachy? This is one of those rare times where Francesca and I actually see eye to eye. At least she can't get pregnant, right? What the fuck do you mean by that? Okay, I'm gonna call this a good place to pause. I think we're gonna pause here. Yeah, this has everything to do with the fact that my brain is melting right now. But now that we have picked it back up again, I can confidently say we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this game. She's actually early 30s. Is she actually? That's insane. I gotta close my game. It means I gotta close my capture card too. Okay. Alright, you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Yeah, I wish you kept going to see funny dialogue. I mean, I'll see it. I promise to stream this next week too, so, you know. Put her back out of the old people home for another 40 years. Yeah, keep her there, bro. Keep her ass locked up. Oh, true. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about her every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. God, that song's so fucking good. 1930s wasn't long ago now that I think about it. Well, yeah. I mean, only one of us has lived through it, and that's Kirby, so. That's 94 years ago, Kuma. Damn. That's long. Alright. Okay, so I will see you guys. Today's Friday, so nothing tomorrow because I have to work tomorrow, but probably nothing Sunday either. I have to do a recording, and then yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll try to make a real schedule this week instead of the temporary ones I've been making. Also, I do have good news. I'm pretty much done editing the first part of the Kingdom Hearts 3 video. And I'd like to get that out there so you guys can watch it while I work on the second part, which will probably take me longer, but the second part is definitely going to be longer than the first part. The first part, it's sitting at about an hour right now. It might be a little shorter than that. I'm sorry. I know that's so long. I was kind of shocked when I looked at the final thing and I was like, wow, it's like an hour long. And there's just like quite a few speaking parts and other things that I have in it as well. But yeah, Mark, this is good news. We can be bees. Claudia, what do you call a sleeping bowl? I don't know, man. What do you call a sleeping bowl? It was 1930s as if it was 1930s BC because she was one of the people heckling. Jesus. I was shocked when he came back, bro. I was like, oh my god. A bulldozer? Ah! There's Kuafal. Why, that was the most hilarious thing I've heard since I watched. I'm just kidding. Alright, okay. So yeah. Yeah, okay. And the work on the model is very steady, is what I was trying to say, but I almost said it's very good. Yeah, it's coming along pretty nice. I should have it finished. If I just locked the fuck in, I could get it finished in like a few days, but you know, I've got other things happening, so you know. And there's another secret project that I'm working on right now. But yeah. So got my fingers in many holes. That's really bad. That was a really bad euphemism. Alright. People just heckling Jesus during his speeches. Boo, man, go back to carpentry. Alright, okay. Chat, always have your fingers in many holes. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. My fingers are in, you get it? Yeah, I get it, man, I get it. Okay, alright, I will see you guys. Yeah, oh, you know what?
Next week I have several appointments, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to stream, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, I will catch you guys later, taters. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Okay, later, taters. Okay, bye-bye. Okay.